Welcome to BS 540. I'm Bryce Savage. Tonight, rethinking No Strings Attached, the ban preventing puppets from serving openly in the armed forces. When we here at BS began this piece, it was a very different story. We were to follow Lieutenant Snazzy the Monster, a respected lieutenant in the Army, on his 5th tour of duty. What we didn't know at the time, Lieutenant Snazzy the Monster wasn't just a decorated officer and war hero, he was also a puppet. The social stigma against puppets has eased in recent years. 3 decades have now passed since the Strawberry Street riots, in which 4 police officers were injured and 12 puppets killed when a police raid went horribly wrong. But for all the progress made, anxious attitudes towards puppets still remain, particularly in the military. For every person who seems comfortable with the notion of people and puppets serving side by side, another seems concerned.
They're too adorable to serve with.
They just want to sing songs all day.
Snuggle.
Talk about sharing.
And some in the military feel it could affect unit cohesion.
They're not right, man. They creep me out. I mean, what if you're in the shit with one of those things, you know? How am I supposed to kill those ragheads when some felt face is singing a song about butterfly kisses and caring behind me? I don't care. They're disgusting.
Well, that's surprising that someone like you has such a problem with puppets.
Like me, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, you know, because of the whole blurry face thing.
What'd you say to me? I was born like this. You couldn't last 2 minutes in my world.
But for all the controversy, one thing is certain. Despite Lieutenant Snazzy's puppet identification, he was a respected leader, and to the men he served with, one of the guys.
Lieutenant Snazzy saved my life.
Can you tell us what happened, Private?
There was an explosion. Our unit was trapped. I tried to cross the street, and Lieutenant Snazzy pulled me back. I hadn't looked both ways, and I was about to walk into enemy fire. He saved a lot of lives that day.
But Snazzy wasn't so lucky, was he?
Well, he sure wasn't. LT, he got hit real bad. See, we thought those insurgents were far. They were near.
Ironic that an act of heroism is what finally forced him to reveal his secret to the military and the world. The following footage was taken the day Lieutenant Snazzy was shot. We warn you, this footage is hard to look at and only appropriate for ages 3 and up.
What do we got here?
Doc, you gotta help him, Doc!
What is this, shag carpeting?
Oh, God. The lieutenant is a...
Say it, O'Malley. He's a puppet. The lieutenant's a puppet, is what he is.
I'm gonna be sick.
Lieutenant Snazzy was badly wounded. He would need 2 new pounds of foam and would never see out of his right ping pong again. But he survived. For that he was rewarded with an immediate discharge. Lieutenant Snazzy the Monster was leaving one war and coming home to another. While Snazzy rehabbed, the country was torn apart over his story.
All I'm saying is we should teach our children a little bit more about equality so they don't grow up with the tradition of hate.
You know what? We've had about enough teaching from you and your kind.
My kind?
Yes, your kind. First it's the alphabet, and then once
What's
you
wrong
get
with the
started...
alphabet, lady?
The puppets, the cartoons. Some claymation candy cane was driving my kid's school bus this morning. This isn't my America.
And I'm not just saying this. You know it's true. Anyone can be a puppet. Anyone. Your grocer, your kid's teacher, that woolly mammoth who lives in the alley behind your apartment building. Hell, even you and me. Not me. I mean, I'm not a puppet. I'm not.
And how did this all affect Lieutenant Snazzy?
Honey, you in here? Bryce Savage and his crew are here.
What? Doesn't anybody knock anymore?
What are you doing? Cookies are a sometimes food. A sometimes food.
Don't judge me.
No, please. No.
But despite the setbacks, Snazzy couldn't be held down for long.
This man, he's not just my commander. He's not just my friend. This puppet saved my life. And even though he may only be stuffed with foam, he's got more guts than any soldier I've ever known!
Lieutenant Snazzy's story is still being written, as are the stories for countless other puppets in the military. Should we lose these valuable military personnel because they are different? Because they have fur, not hair? Is that the kind of country we live in? The answer is up to you. Coming up next, an exclusive expose on water. Is drinking it really the good idea we all think it is?